Okay, welcome Aquarian. This is your money reading for yeah, for the Aquarian season. So, wow, Aquarians. It is your money seasons. Okay, so Aquarians, what we see here is a whole lot of stuff is happening. And I see fastness, a whole lot of fastness is happening this season. Is that people, if you have a business, it's going to be going fast and you're going to be making a lot of money. But we see the energy of the devil here. Okay, so go check out the extended reading to see what is happening in transpiring. So business could be good, money could be flowing, but there is a negative forces here. And it's as if this forces with your money is that you're recognizing that because of a Sagittarian and a Gemini, you are being blocked, okay? A Sagittarian and a Gemini is creating a whole lot of illusions around you that is blocking the focus and the snellness of your money, okay? So you are really dealing with this energy is the Geminis and the devil, okay? So it is a situation where they're now recognizing that information and data is as if tax corporation is recognizing that some sort of information and data that someone had copied this information and data, okay? Whatever is happening and transpiring, they're now recognizing that your information and data was copied. A corporation institution is now recognizing this and is now getting to the bottom of a situation and is recognizing that someone has accessed some sort of information and data. Now, communication, some sort of a communication and data that you had passed on to a corporation, they're going to be recognizing that someone else had access and took this data and information, and they're going to now investigate who is the person that took this data and information. So a whole lot of problematic. They're now recognizing the energy of the devil is always coming up at forces of negativity and negative people and situation that took documentation that wasn't there. So they're now going to be recognized that a lot of you, someone could have been on your computer, someone has intercept information, documentation that was not, that is yours, and took it and used it and got a lot of money. So a lot of you better pay attention. This look like tax fraud, identity fraud. Someone use your tax information to acquire a whole lot of money. They're now going to be recognizing what is happening and what is transpiring, because people are now getting to the bottom of a situation and recognizing that documentation, and this is like a tax corporation is now recognizing that someone copied email that you send to a tax corporation and use it to get and accumulate a whole lot of money, and they're now onto the person. So Aquarians, you have to recognize that you have to be aware and on top of your game, because they are now recognizing that documentation that was sent, okay, was copied. And they're going to be recognizing, and they're now going to be looking and recognizing where. So a Gemini is now going to be working in collaboration with a government institution to return documentation, but also money to you guys, okay? Because they recognize that someone had copied your data and information. Communication in Sagittarian, they now recognize that documentation and information was copied, okay? And a Gemini is really going to be stepping in together with a, and they're now going to be recognizing, because I see a Gemini was going to be fired, and a Gemini start to speak to the manager and said, listen, a Sagittarian is the one that had gotten pay, a Virgo paid the Sagittarian in order to accumulate some sort of a documentation. They're going to be recognizing that a lot of a play with people was here, and they're now going to be recognizing and seeing what was going to transpire. So A lot of you is dealing with a Virgo and a Sagittarius, a Gemini and a Sagittarius. The Gemini was going to be fired, but people in authority is working together with this Gemini in order to resolve a situation because they recognize that a Sagittarian created a fraud. Okay, now they're recognizing, now they're getting a lot of details. A lot of people are getting to the bottom of a situation, and they're recognizing that a Sagittarian and a Gemini had collaborated and created a fraud. And now they're really getting to the bottom of a situation of what was happening and transpiring. So, you know, a lot of you, if you have a boss that is an Aries or a Leo, you are going to be recognizing that documentation, because here they're now recognizing. And if you see the overcoupling is letting you know that they're now recognizing that some sort of a documentation that was sent, someone has intercepted this documentation, and they're now recognizing this. And I see people in authority, and this is like governments, tax corporation, and so it's now recognizing what a Sagittarian has done. They're onto a Sagittarian, and is now recognizing what a Sagittarian and a Virgo have done. So it is a situation where a Sagittarian took a whole lot of money from a tax corporation institution. A Pisces is now caught because they recognize that a Pisces was behind a lot of money being accessed using someone data and information. The Pisces took a whole lot of money that was not for them. And I see that they are access and a Virgo. So they're seeing the truth of a Virgo businessman and what a Virgo businessman did. They're now getting to the bottom of a situation and is now seeing what a Virgo businessman has done. And it's as if now a Pisces is going to be alerting you, Aquarian, that a Virgo businessman had collaborated with the Aries to co-create some sort of a situation. Because if you notice, this is about documentation, emails. This is definitely about emails that was intercepted by someone. And now they're getting to the bottom of a situation to see who intercept these emails. It's like sales was blocked and intercepted by someone, and they're now getting to the bottom and see. So a whole lot of you Aquarians, if you have your own business, is as if someone copy your identity. This is like identity fraud because it has to do with documentation. They're now recognizing that your email was intercepted by someone else, and they're now getting to the bottom of the situation. So whatever that was happening and is transpiring, they really recognize that a Pisces and a Virgo is behind this situation. A Pisces and a Virgo. So this is a real situation because they're now going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian is in the center of data and information, falls in the hands of a Pisces and a Virgo. Okay, and this is a situation where a Pisces had gotten and applied for some sort of a government loan or some sort of a startup loan using someone documentation that they did not give approval to, and now the truth is now coming out. So I see truths are going to be revealed. People are now understanding what was going on and what was transpiring because now truths are going to be revealed, and people are basically now recognizing and getting an idea of a really disturbed Virgo businessman. So you see that people are definitely getting the idea and seeing how a Virgo businessman does business. So a lot of you are dealing with, but now as you notice, this Virgo businessman and this Sagittarian and this Virgo businessman had placed something to intercept your emails, and they're now going to be recognizing that a Virgo businessman was behind this. Okay, so this is a situation where people in authority is really getting to the bottom of this. So it could be tax corporation institution is now going to be recognizing that your information was duplicated they're now going to be recognizing that. And I see they are now going to be getting to the bottom of the situation who duplicate this, and they're going to be recognizing that a Virgo and an Aries man co-created a situation and duplicate the situation. So a lot of you, your money flow is now being blocked in this timeline, especially for people who are self-employed or a tax situation in this, yes, because it's the Aquarian season, is that your documentation was duplicated. And now people in authority is now recognizing that your documentation was duplicated. It's as if you send some sort of information to some sort of an Altarian company or government institution, and they're recognizing that your documentation was duplicated and a Virgo had copy of your documentation and information. Okay, and now they're really seeing and recognizing what has happened and what has transpired. They're now getting to the bottom of the situation, and is now recognizing that a Virgo is basically someone who has been accessing your computer or has been accessing your computer, or a Virgo has created some sort of a way to shadow some of you on your computer. So let's say you're a business person, this person is on your computer shadowing you and trying to figure out, and I see that this is a situation that they're going to be recognizing. So people in authority is now going to be recognizing and is going to be basically removing this person. So this is good. So Aquarian, this is a year when it comes to money. Money is there, but there are people that is interfering and inveigling basically in your financial area. And what is transpiring is that these people are trying to block your financial flow. They're going to be recognizing that people were trying to block your financial flow, and they're going to shut it down. I gotta say namaste. Please remember, thumbs up, share. Be careful. A Gemini is going to be helping you, but a Virgo is in a bad position because of Virgo. So Geminis will help you, Aquarian, to resolve some sort of a block to your financial flow. I do love you guys. Namaste.